Yes, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Still buzzing with last night win over PSG. But yeah, Barca is unbeaten since Xavi announced his departure from the club. Guys, before I share my screen, going through every game, it's been 12 games since, right? Barca hasn't lost a game since, right? I want you guys to also leave your comment. What do you think is changed? Yeah, was that just because Xavi announced? What else do you think that what has changed? Because since Xavi announced he's leaving the club at the end of the season, look like we become a proper football team. Majority of the games we stop playing haram ball and stuff, and yeah, we just look a different team, right? So before I share my screen, I'm just gonna give quickly my thoughts. Basically, I think this right. It's like, bro. My question is, why did we have to get to this point? Yeah, for these players to start stepping in. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. I was against some of Chavez's tactic decisions, etc. Some of his decisions, tactic decisions, we was winning or losing. It was still the same tactic. Yeah, and some of these players wasn't performing. Right? There was no passion in some of these players. Lewandowski was a better TikToker than a footballer. We saw Lewandowski wasn't performance. I thought Lewandowski was finished. Conde was more worried about his fashion career than focus on football. Rafinha sent his Brazilian passport on loan. It's true, bro. I, s- it's been 12 games since Xavi announced his departure and he was leaving, right? And Barca haven't lost a single game since. And then all of a sudden, we got Lewandowski from Bayern back. No one could cook Conde. Not even Mbappe, who is still in his pockets. Even Araujo, yeah, got his form back. Yes, Kubarzi help us a lot. Mbappe will tell you that. Lamine Yamal too. But Rafinha basically said no to Saudi Arabia money, got his Brazilian passport back, and now he's fighting for his place in every game. We saw completely different Rafinha yesterday. He was Brazilian yesterday. He's the game of his life yesterday. For me, that was the best game since he signed for Barca. And now we see there's passion on these players. Everyone realized playing for Barca, you must play for the badge. Barca is a special club. Barca is not like Arsenal. Barca is not Chelsea. Barca means more than just a club. This is why the reason we are called more than a club. These guys are just completely different footballers. Brother, I swear, these guys are completely different footballers. Like I said, I have been against Xavi in some of his decisions, but look, and I've said plenty of times, it was not just about Xavi. You could tell some of these players, honestly, there wasn't performance. There was not passion and stuff. Since Xavi announced, we haven't lost. We are unbeaten. And this player's attitude are completely different. So in here we go. We had two losses in a row. That was we got knocked out in a Copa del Rey extra time against Bilbao. I will show you guys now. Well, before that, we had an amazing performance against Betis. Kubarzi Yamal was amazing in that game. But that game against Villarreal, right? Which Xavi announced after he was leaving, right? Look, let me tell you about this. And I remember talking about that game and I said, La Liga is gone. This was the game that I felt, and I've said, you guys, if you've been following me long enough, you know that I said this was the game that Barca, La Liga is over. Even after Madrid dropped some points and stuff, Barca was winning games. I said, nah, I mean, that's it. La Liga was over after that game, and I've said that, right? That game, which we was up on that game and was winning that game 3-2 as well, was like, well, it was not long left, about 10 minutes left. Villarreal still win. We was winning 3-2 and Villarreal still win and score 3 goals at the end. It was just a mess. That game had to happen the way it did. Xavi had to announce he was leaving. Something had to be done because we got to the point. until that game, we got to the point where I had not more patience for these players, for some of Xavi decisions as well. I was just losing. I was too upset every week. Barca means a lot to me. That's why I get like this, right? And on that game, I knew La Liga was gone. And I keep saying it's still possible. Until now, still possible. But we know La Liga is gone. We need to focus in the Champions League like we did yesterday. Again, a different mentality. This guy's just a different footballer, different mentality. These guys are just different. That's it. And Barcelona went. Since that game, Barcelona went. Beat Osasuna, beat Alaves, beat Granada, beat Celtic, drew to Napoli. We should have beat Napoli in that game. Beat Getafe, slap Getafe. Tough game against Bilbao. We should have won. We had a few good chances in this game, if I'm not wrong. It wasn't a great game of football, right? It wasn't a great game of football. I think the draw maybe was a fair result. I think we had one or two good chances, but they had as well. Maybe, yeah, I remember that game was a fair result. Some of these games we did not play well, but we could tell the difference from the players' attitude and stuff. Why? This is my question. Why did Xavi had to announce for this players to change? Then we went to beat Mallorca. Let's not forget, between in some of these games, Xavi still had a lot in as well, right? But the players who was playing, they was doing the job. Then we went to play second leg against Napoli, but again, the first leg against Napoli, what a performance! I'm still pissed off the fact we did not beat Napoli, smash them on that game. But anyway, and we went to beat Napoli at home, and then that game against Atletico probably I would say was the most complete game so far this season for Barca. The best game, the most complete one. That was just a masterclass. Xavi masterclass, everyone masterclass. And then we beat Las Palmas. This was last game in La Liga. Then we had the break. And then last night, like I said, right? Last night we had Paris is the city of love. Now, Paris is the city that Barcelona owns Paris. We saw again. We did it. No one believe, not many people believe, but you guys know what I've been saying since we faced PSG. Look, I'm gonna say again just before ending this video, and I want you guys to leave your comment. Just leave your thoughts. Let me know what do you think has changed just since Xavi announced. Yeah, this guy wasn't stepping in. They start stepping in since Xavi announced. But why? I mean, why do they have to get to this point for this guy to actually start stepping in? This is my question. These guys are, professional footballers who gets, you know, big money every week. Us fans are the one that suffer paying for them, right? And I mean, it's crazy to think why do we have to get to this point? But let's see what Xavi's going to decide at the end of the season. But yeah, look, guys, like I said, the job's not done against PSG. They still have quality. They've got players that can make the difference. We saw last night. Let's not forget, away goal doesn't count as basically, you know, two goals like you used to count before, right? So the season's still long. Champion League is going to be a long way, which is our priority. It's the only thing we got to play. But I believe, like I said, I think we have the quality. These players are good. The, this team has quality enough to compete and win trophies and win the Champion League. Football is a funny game. Anything can happen. But yeah, look, guys, it's crazy to think since Xavi announced we are unbeaten, 12 games. Let's hope that we'll go all the way until the end of the season, and then we win that beautiful Champion League, the Wembley dream. But yeah, go guys, drop your comment, smash the like. New to the channel, please make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video. God bless you all, and yeah, still buzzing about that win last night. Vishka Barca.